lovelies, it's Sarcasm the Sickness, and welcome to a quick little informational video. I told you I would make a video talking about what I do in EXPNU, because EXPNU has been a huge part of I guess of what I've been doing lately. And a lot of the reason why I haven't been uploading as frequently, and why there was kind of a dry spell there, and I do wanna talk about I guess what I'm doing with it, why it's important to me, and I guess also make it kind of a promotional video to hopefully get you guys to go over, check out the EXPNU channel, check out the EXPNU Twitter, subscribe, follow, all that blah 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 blah, and yeah, just let you know how important it is to me. EXPNU, if you are not aware, is, well, if you've heard of the GBA, then it's kind of like that. EXPNU is a Pokemon Battle League where, we have a set number of teams, and, coaches will draft, Pokemon as their players, and they can only use, those Pokemon in battles and stuff. What is it we have? We have 12 Pokemon per team, so obviously you can only bring 6 Pokemon in per battle, but it does mean that when they're team building against each other, they have to, okay, is he gonna bring his Mega this time? Is he gonna bring this? Is he gonna bring that? It makes it very interesting for team planning and stuff, because you know what they're gonna bring, but you don't know what they're gonna bring, so it's really interesting. It makes counter-teaming a lot of fun, that's for sure. So yeah, EXPNU is that. It's a Pokemon Battle League, and, I guess the difference between EXPNU and the GBA and other Pokemon Battle Leagues is that EXPNU strives to, I guess, mainly to be kind of like ESPN. Obviously EXPN, ESPN, blah 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 blah, it's so silly, it's great, I love it, I really love it. EXPNU really only stands for, EXP for experience, N for network, and U for university. Just because EXPN actually does exist and it's Extreme Sports Network, so EXPNU is the Pokemon Battle League. So yeah, if you're wondering what EXPNU stands for, there's that. Yeah, so EXPNU was created by, founded by, and directed by, I guess, for the most part, my boyfriend, TheGreatBulbasaurus. So Pedro, this is Pedro's pet project. This is his baby right now, and I guess that's why it's important to me. That is one of the biggest reasons why it's important to me, because it's important to him, and he's important to me, so things that are important to him are important to me, for the most part. He likes sports, and I'm not as into sports, but I'll watch them with him, kind of thing. But EXPNU is different, because this is a project of his. This is, I guess, it's just a really big deal for him. It's a really big deal for him. And it's not just something he's watching on the sidelines. This is something that he built from the ground up. This is something that he's participating in, the whole time. And it's something, honestly, that I want to participate in eventually. I've talked about it on Twitter a little bit, that I'd love to be, I'd love to have a team for EXPNU, and that's part of the reason why I started really taking my battle training seriously. I started playing a lot more on Showdown and stuff, trying to get used to things. Doing Battle Factory so that I can kind of learn what OU is like, and doing practicing PU so I can at least get good on one tier and kind of work my way up from there. Yeah, EXPNU is a really cool thing. I'm really excited for it, and I guess this video is going to show you a little bit of why I'm excited about it, but obviously mostly the goal is to show you what I do with it. So yeah, I guess that's basically all the information you really need to know about it. You're probably looking at the little fan art thingy that I did. This is not official artwork or anything. This is just me screwing around and having fun and enjoying it and stuff. I'm just I guess it is fan art, because I am honestly a huge fan of the concept. I'm a huge fan of I guess just the production value of how much hard work goes into this, not only from Pedro's side, but from everybody involved. We have, all the coaches are putting in a lot of hard work, and honestly, we have a couple other people who are not coaches, but they're commentators and they're writers for the website, and they help with videos and stuff, and they're all doing an amazing job. And honestly, I'm just super excited for all of it, and I'm a huge fan of their work. I'm a huge fan of just what's going on here. I guess it's just nice to be part of something bigger than myself. So anyway, without further ado, we're just gonna go dive right in, and we're gonna start on the website, which is probably one of the first things that we got up and public before anything else. I mean, the Twitter and the YouTube channel existed beforehand, but the website was one of the first things that we actually had completed. So I did help set up the website. I guess all the design stuff is obviously Pedro. All of the coding stuff was Pedro and Matt Tidd, I believe. But I helped input some information, and so did Mark Spirals. Actually, we all spent a good clean couple hours putting in all this information stuff and just working things out and planning things. It was a really great time. It really was. But yeah, so I helped manage the website, as well as helping to build it, of course. One of the biggest things, I guess, is that one of the biggest things I've done for the site is write the About section. So the About section is entirely my, I guess, obviously, the actual information belongs to EXPNU, but I wrote the whole thing up. And so that was actually very challenging for me, just because there was a lot of things that I had to keep going back and forth with Pedro, okay, is this right, is this right? And there was a lot of things that, before I wrote the About section, we didn't have any official documentation as to, what certain rules and clauses and guidelines were. So that was a really big deal to get that all up, because that's not only important for you guys, for viewers who are looking in and going, I wonder how this works. It also is important for the coaches who may need to check up there every once in a while and go okay, that's what the policy is, that's what I need to do here. So that's a really important thing for me, and I was actually really excited to get that all done, and it's something I'm really proud of. Another thing that I'm very proud of is I am the person who creates and manages over, I guess, creating the player images for Pokemon. So, each team has, you'll be seeing it right now, but each team has, 12 Pokemon, and each team has a logo, all of which were done by TheGreatBulbasaurus. So if you ever need sports logo stuff, go talk to Pedro, because he's really good at it. He's had a lot of practice, obviously. A lot of practice, building up the EXPNU and everything. And yeah, from there I take the logo and I take the front images that we take of the Pokemon, and I put them together for a team preview kind of thing. And honestly, there are some of these that I just really love. One of my favorites is the Mr. Mime from the Fight Area Ferrets. It's just great. Oh, another one that I really like is the Mawile in the Pacific Log Polytoads. It looks so sneaky, it's great. But yeah, so Pedro gets the images all ready for me, and I put them onto the logos and get them all up and make sure they're all nice and pretty and stuff. Make sure they're not taking up too much space, but make sure they're not too small. Just stuff that, honestly, Pedro doesn't exactly have the time for, and it just makes it easier on him if somebody else takes on this job. And since I'm sitting right next to him literally all the time, it's easiest for me to take it on. And honestly, it's something that I'm kind of proud of. I really am proud of it. When I first got these all up, the original ones, before any drops and trades were made and stuff, I was sick that day. I was really, really sick and just feeling really awful. And I'm like, Pedro, we didn't do this thing yet. Can you get this ready for me so that I can do it for you? Because I was just feeling so bad about everything that I just wanted to get something good done. I wanted to get something productive done. And so Pedro got it all set up for me, and now I manage over it, basically. And so it is something that I'm very proud of, and it's something that I'm excited about, and I love putting them together just because each of the Pokemon seems to have a different personality, And it's just really great. It's just a lot of fun. So enough about that. We're gonna go and meander over to the EXPNU website, and a lot of what happens on the website comes straight from Pedro and his computer and stuff, and he manages over it pretty exclusively. But I do help with certain content things and stuff. One of the things I do is, well, I guess this isn't exactly channel related, but it is, it's sort of channel related, I guess. Whatever. This video is on the channel. I'm going to show you right now is the streams. We've only had one stream so far, but we do plan on having more streams in the future. And I'm gonna be, or I was for the first one, and I will be for the next, basically all of them. I'll be in the chat section, answering questions and, talking to everybody and just basically that's what I did for during the draft stream. I spent basically most of my time when I wasn't updating the Twitter, like talking to people in the chat and answering any questions that anybody had. And that's one of the, I guess, especially after writing the about section, I know pretty much anything that anybody would really want to ask about EXPNU that isn't private information. So that makes it, yeah, that makes it easy for me to be able to just kind of float around and go, oh, I see this question, let me answer that. Oh, I see this question, let me answer that. That's basically what I do during the streams and stuff. As far as actual channel content, I do voiceovers for some of the EXPNU stuff. The two that I've done so far would be the Introduction to EXPNU, which is basically me reading portions of the About section, and I did the Introduction to the Assistant Coaches. So that was a lot of fun, and yeah, I just really love it. I really love, a lot of people were like, wow, your voice sounds so weird, it's so cute, and I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, but like, it is fun to I guess just to practice voiceovers and voice acting, I guess, because I'm supposed to sound a little, I guess, just like super like official, maybe almost a little like electronic or something, like not super emotional or bubbly or anything, just kind of just like this is the information, you are now hearing the information, I hope you are enjoying the information, you know, that kind of thing. And so that was honestly like a lot of fun. It was really weird and it was different, and I love it, I really do. And I kind of hope that I can do like more voiceover stuff in the future, both for EXPNU and for other projects, to be honest. Next, or I guess last thing so far that I'm doing for the channel, I will probably be part of more videos in the future, besides these two genres, I guess. But so far, the only other thing that I've done for the YouTube channel is help with interviews. Right now we're doing First Glimpse interviews, which basically just talks to the coaches like early in the season, and you know, get the feel for what they're excited about, what they're scared of, you know, like how they feel about their team, stuff like that. So far I've only done 2. I have 2 more that I have to do still, and I'm excited about them. I really am, because they're really good people. That I mean, I already interviewed 2 really good people, and I've got 2 more really good people to talk to, so it's gonna be a lot of fun, honestly. I just need to find the time for it. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Leo's interview is definitely my favorite right now. It's so much fun. You have to go see it. Elmo's to show off if you don't know who Leo is. It's just a gold mine. It's great. Yeah. Other than that, I do help out on the Twitter for just a little bit. There's not really a lot I do on the Twitter, and it's mostly managed by Pedro. But during the stream, I managed over the Twitter, and during future streams I probably will as well, because Pedro will be managing over the stream for the most part. And occasionally, like when the website is updated and when certain things happen and Pedro's just like, oh, yeah, go ahead and tweet it out, like, I'll do that. But yeah, I guess the biggest thing I did for the Twitter was during the original draft stream, I tweeted out every single draft pick. So that was a big deal. That was fun, honestly. It was a little hard to keep up with sometimes, but it was definitely really cool. Beyond that, I do I do a little bit of behind the scenes management and discussion and stuff. Like it's mostly just updates on rules and kind of being a mouthpiece for Pedro when he's not available, when either he's too busy to get onto Skype for something, or you know, I just know the answer to something, or whatever, you know. I don't really have like too much managerial, I guess, power or anything, but it's mostly understood that if I'm saying something, it's something Pedro would say. Just, yeah, I mean, come on. So yeah, it's mostly that. It's not so much that I have any kind of power, it's just like proxy from Pedro. I just kind of speak for him sometimes, so it's nothing super serious. But it is fun. It's fun to talk to the guys and gal, and it's fun to just be in the chat and just like see what everybody's thinking and get a feel for how everybody's doing, you know, for a certain week or whatever. It's really been a blast, honestly, and we've had some late night calls just because why not? But yeah, so I don't really have exactly much power, like, over things in, like, as far as actual like managing stuff goes, but I do speak sometimes for Pedro and for EXPNU as a league. Other than that, I mean, for now, that's pretty much it. But in the near future, this is like not really a spoiler, just a hint, I guess. In the near future, I will be, my involvement, I guess, with EXPNU will be a lot more noticeable, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and I really can't wait, and I wish I could talk about it, but when it does get announced, when it does get announced, I'll be talking about it all over my channel, all over my Twitter, all over the EXPNU Twitter, and the website and stuff, and it's going to be, honestly, just a blast. It's going to be so much fun, but right now, I can't talk about anything, and yeah, that's kind of pretty much it. Oh, besides one more thing, I guess. For streams, I might do some commentating. It depends how that goes, I guess, and who else is going to be part of it and stuff. And beyond that, once I get more of a feel for teams and players and coaches and stuff, I will probably try to do some articles for the EXPNU site. That's a big thing that I really want to get going. But yeah, so it's honestly gonna be a lot of fun, and I've already been having so much fun with EXPNU, and I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a lot of stuff, and it's been a blast just, well, being, doing the stuff that I've been doing, and also just, talking to Pedro, and kind of, being able to bounce things back and forth with him, he comes with an idea, and, I can play devil's advocate with him. It's like, okay, well, this is what fans might think, and this is what, other players might think, and blah, 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 and, this is a good idea, this is a bad idea, whatever. It's it's been so much fun to just help him out with the planning, and to be part of it, in a very real way, and be part of it in a very hidden, secretive way. Just all of it. It's been really great. And I guess this is the part where I tell you to definitely go check out EXPNU, go check out the channel, go check out all of the coaches. All of the coaches will be, all the coaches are in the sidebar. When you go to the channel, and there's a little sidebar, and it's all the coaches are listed there. Go check out their channels, and go check out their EXPNU matches for sure. You're probably subscribed to more than a few of them already. Beyond that, go follow the Twitter, go subscribe to the site, or to the YouTube, I'm sorry, go check out the site. Honestly, it's really just great, and I'm really excited for it, and I love that the feeling of it really is that of an official sports network, and I want you guys to enjoy it too. I want you guys to be, I want you guys to be part of it. I want you guys to enjoy it with me, and yeah, I guess that's basically it. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening to me babble for 20 minutes almost, and I'll see you next time. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye!